what is going on, Tamaniacs? So obviously I've fitted the electrics, but what I want to change really is the spur gear cover. This, because I'm going to be swapping gears out for speed runs and off-road, and keep changing it out. So I've got to take the blooming brace off, the spacers, and keep taking this off. It's going to be a pain. So I want to run it without this, but obviously there's a bearing there that's being held in. So I think Fiberlight does a part. So I'm going to have to go and get one of those. I'm also changing the body to the Neo Scorcher, which I've cut out and masked. I think that's going to look a lot better. Yeah, definitely. And then, because I've masked the windows, I want to move some of these electrics around the back, and on top of this brace I want to put a driver. I think there's going to be enough room. If not, at least for shoulders and a head. Should be able to get the universal driver in there though, with some work about. So for now I'm going to take these off. I hate cutting these because these are the proper Tamiya zip ties. They're well expensive. But, so yeah, I'm going to take the brace off and the gear cover, and hopefully by then I should have the part, and we'll go from there. That's the gear cover off. So I've seen loads of like competition buggies that have the spur uncovered. I think the benefits are going to outweigh the negatives here. And I'm not going to be seriously going off-road. I mean, I'll probably gravel is about the yeah, that's about my off-road. Most of it's going to be tarmac. So there's the bearing. It's got to be held down, else the whole spur is just going to pop out. So the guys over at Fiberlight, boom, have made me a little cover. As simple as that. Now they did tell me I'm going to need, I think it's a spacer under this one. But before we do that, I'm going to, I don't like this here with the battery, so I'm going to put a piece of foam in. Now I know my two's LiPo, they've got, well, there's a bit of a gap at the top, so I know there's going to be enough room. So all this I did is I put a piece of paper in, bent it just to get the shape. And we're going to use some of this foam. I think this was just from Amazon. I forgot what it was called, some non-slip pad or something. Got a big roll of it. Right. Just going to take a model knife, cut it out. Trimmed it off a bit. Just a bit of protection for the battery. It should hold it more secure now. So it was sort of, there was a big gap, about that much gap. It was quite a big, considering it's a Tamiya kit, you do get a lot of room, which is unusual. So that's how it's going to go. And this might need 2 spacers. Right, I'll get this done and you can see what it looks like. Right, I ended up modding the bearing brace. I chopped the side off, so it's just 1 screw now. So all it needs to do is to hold this bearing down, because it's not going to go left or right because it's in the bearing cup in the chassis. That's solid and that does the job nice. See it better there with my nice coloured bearings. So yeah, that's all it is. Nice neat job. So I've freed up this room now. I'm going to put a driver on that. Let's turn it round. Yeah, it's all meshed up. Wiring's about the best I can get it with the amount of space. Still got that towing on the front to sort. Only slightly, not a lot. There's one on the back as well. I've also moved the dampers to the highest position. Just to give it a bit more clearance. It's got quite a bit of clearance now, it's not bad at all. Damper's nice. Oh, that's one thing I haven't checked, is if this battery fits. It should do. Let's just pop this in. That's nice and snug with that foam pad in the bottom. Oh yeah, there's plenty of room up. There's even room for a bit more. The receiver is a Fly Sky, but it doesn't work with my GT5 because this is the older one. So the only thing that works on this at the moment is the fans. So I've got to get a BS6, is it? So this has got to come out and it's got to be updated. Get it the right round might help. See my bad soldering. My soldering iron's rubbish. It works. So I swapped the receiver out for a different one. Well, it was my son's, and he used his transmitter. It was alright. There's some air shifting. Freezing, that is. Good fans. The only thing you've got to watch is, I think I've said it before, the wiring. Before I even fitted it, I put some silicone underneath to just hold the wires in place, which I can pull out so easily. So yeah. Not too sure about this going on. So. And the body, I've noticed that it catches on the fan. But I'm going to put a bit of Velcro just to hold it like that. So, I mean, once it's painted up, all you'll see is the driver. I think that's going to look a lot nicer. We'll sort it. You get the idea. I think that's going to be better. Right. I think that's about as far as we can go at the moment until I can get the paint and these decals for it. So I'll see you all on the next one.